Welcome back. In this video, we're diving deep into the lifestyle of living in Ukraine before and after the war. Before the war, Ukraine was often considered one of Eastern Europe's hidden gems. It had affordable living, a vibrant culture, and welcoming, people making it a perfect destination for travelers and expats alike. In this video, we're diving into the lifestyle of living in Ukraine as a foreigner before the war. From housing to food, social life to work culture, here are 15 facts you might not have known about life in Ukraine. One of the biggest draws for foreigners was Ukraine's affordable cost of living. Whether you were renting an apartment in Kyiv for $400 a month or eating out for just $5, Ukraine was one of the cheapest places in Europe to live. Ukrainians are known for their warm hospitality. Whether it's a stranger offering you a place to stay or helping you with directions, foreigners were often welcomed with open arms. Ukraine's cultural heritage was felt everywhere, whether in music, art, or its folk traditions. Cities like Kyiv, Lviv, and Odessa were vibrant hubs of history and culture. Living in Ukraine meant you had easy access to nature. From the Carpathian Mountains in the west to Black Sea beaches in the south, it was a nature lover's dream. Public transportation in Ukraine was efficient and affordable. The Kyiv metro system, trams, and buses made getting around easy for both locals and foreigners. Ukraine's healthcare system was affordable, though not always up to Western standards. Medical visits were inexpensive, and many expats could access decent treatment for very little cost. Whether you were grabbing a quick bite or dining out at a restaurant, eating in Ukraine was cheap. A meal at a local cafe could cost as little as $4 to $6. Many cities had strong expat communities, especially Kyiv, Odessa, and Lviv. These cities hosted regular meetups, language, exchange events, and international festivals. While many younger Ukrainians spoke basic English, especially in major cities, you'd often need to rely on Russian or Ukrainian to fully integrate into local life. Ukraine was known for its vibrant nightlife. Whether you were enjoying rooftop bars in Kyiv or underground clubs in Lviv, the country had a lively after-hours scene. Cafe culture in Ukraine was at the heart of many cities. Locals and expats alike would frequent the numerous cozy cafes to work, socialize, or relax over a hot cup of coffee. Unlike cities like Paris or London, traffic in most Ukrainian cities was still manageable. Public transportation and fewer cars meant driving through Kyiv or Lviv was usually a breeze. Ukraine's tech and startup scene was thriving. Cities like Kyiv and Lviv had a growing number of tech hubs, digital nomads and entrepreneurs looking to launch the next big thing. Ukrainian culture is deeply rooted in family. Many families lived together, and there was a great emphasis on community events, holidays, and maintaining traditions. For foreign students, education in Ukraine was affordable. Universities in Kyiv and Lviv attracted students from all over the world due to lower tuition costs compared to Western institutions. So that's a snapshot of what life was like in Ukraine for foreigners before the war. Affordable living, welcoming people, and a rich cultural heritage made it a top destination for expats. Next, we'll dive into how things have changed since the war began in 2022. Don't go anywhere. Life in Ukraine after the war has been nothing short of transformative. The war has left a deep scar on the country, but Ukraine's spirit remains unbroken. In this section, we're diving into what it's like to live in Ukraine as a foreigner after the war began, from safety concerns to lifestyle adjustments. Let's explore 15 facts about life post-war. Safety remains a concern in areas near conflict zones, and air raid sirens are part of daily life. Expats must stay informed and aware of their surroundings, and many people still carry emergency kits. Many foreigners left Ukraine when the war began, and while some have returned, the expat population is smaller. However, the ones who remain are deeply committed to Ukraine's recovery. Due to inflation, prices have gone up for many goods, especially in major cities. Foreigners now face higher living expenses than before. Though Ukraine is still relatively affordable compared to Western Europe, Ukrainians are rebuilding their cities and there's an overwhelming spirit of resilience. Construction sites are visible across cities like Kyiv, Odessa, and Lviv, with foreigners helping to fund and manage reconstruction efforts. Blackouts are still common, especially during the winter months. Expats living in Ukraine have to adapt to intermittent power outages and make use of generators or backup systems. Despite the war, Ukrainians have maintained their cultural traditions. Festivals, concerts, and exhibitions continue, albeit in modified forms with a focus on unity and pride. Now more than ever, foreigners are finding themselves integrating into local life. Many choose to stay because they feel a deep connection to the people and their culture. Foreigners with skills in reconstruction, humanitarian aid, and IT are in high demand. Many foreigners are working alongside Ukrainians to rebuild the country. With remote work becoming the norm, Ukraine's digital nomad scene is growing. Many expats are continuing their work from cafes or co-working spaces in cities like Lviv and Kyiv. Ukrainians have adapted to new social norms, such as working remotely and adjusting to new living conditions while still maintaining their famous hospitality. Post-war Ukraine has fostered a stronger sense of community. Everyone has come together to support each other, whether through direct support or in shared spaces like shelters or communal kitchens. With the war, there were many changes in regulations, especially regarding residence permits, work visas, and security checks for foreigners. It's important to stay updated on legal matters. Many expats have moved to Ukraine to help with humanitarian efforts. From providing medical care to fundraising, there's been an influx of foreign aid workers coming to support Ukraine's recovery. The resilience of Ukrainians is seen everywhere. Despite their hardships, their indomitable spirit is inspiring foreigners who witness their strength and determination every day. Though the road ahead is uncertain, there's a growing hope that Ukraine will recover and thrive in the future. Foreigners who have stayed or returned are ready to help make that vision a reality. Living in Ukraine post-war is not easy, but it's a journey of hope, resilience, and rebuilding. If you're considering life in Ukraine, know that it's a place full of opportunity and determination to rebuild stronger. So what is it really like to live in Ukraine as a foreigner today? It's a country in transition, partly old world charm, partly rebirth. The lifestyle is resilient, the people are kind, and the opportunities, despite the difficulties, are abundant. Ukraine's future is uncertain, but one thing's for sure: it'll never be the same again. And for many, that's part of what makes it such an incredible place to call home. If you liked today's episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.